All right, welcome in everybody. Josh, you're down the KC Car Connection Studio. You know it. It is my basement. Well, you know what? Originally, I did actually post this to start at 9 last week, a week ago, I think. And then I was like, you know what? We're going to do it for 8. And, we're going to have some fun tonight. We'll get into that later. But, anyways, welcome in. What is going on, everybody? Hit that like if you could. If you're new, hit the sub. You know, little card sale. This is the second ever card sale on the channel. The first one was a raw. Were some slabs, but a lot of raw cards, cheap $2 cards, 3, 4, 5, 10, up to a bunch. And tonight it's all slabs. I think the cheapest one I got is 25, and then all the way up to many hundreds for single cards. And then we're gonna do a couple Razzes. In case you don't know what that is, it's pretty much a raffle. If you again, everyone knows what how a raffle works. You pretty much, hey, I'm gonna sell tickets, whatever. Most of you probably know what a Razz is, but if you don't, it works like a raffle. I'm gonna sell a certain amount of spots, and then we'll have a drawing of sorts. There's a little bit more to it than that. We'll go over it, but two mains. I thought about having a third, but I don't know if I got it together. I don't think I did. But anyway, so just a real quick on the Razz. So we'll have a Bobby Razz. This is part of it. This is the big winner right there. And then a nice little Aaron Judge Razz. So how it will work with both, I'm going to sell a certain amount of spots, and then we'll have winners. So in the Bobby one, I think I have a total of actually, I think 14 winners. And then this one, there'll be a total. There's 5 cards plus 2 other winners. This one, the same thing. It's actually 12 cards plus 2 other winners. So, but this is the big one here. This is a Pop 1 right here. You get your very own Pop 1 Bobby. There's, I think, 6 of these graded so far at PSA, and this is the only PSA 10 out of 25 rookie. And it's the red. I have some golds. Actually, there'll be a gold or 2 in here, but normally I like gold, but I do say the red actually does look better than gold to me. The gold's kind of muted in those cards. So anyways, what is up? Who was there? I saw Mark in here. Was the first one. What up? Wow. Whoa. I got a way back up here. Adam, what's up? Sean is in the house. Bunch of the same people. God, it's great. What's going on? HK, what's up, Nate? Nate, I was just thinking the other day, I may not have shipped your last package to Florida. I was thinking about it, like, someone else needed me to do something with one of theirs, with one of their addresses. So I did that, and I was like, oh, I'm done. I got all my stuff done. So I don't know. I'm at to get together. Who else is in? A lot of the same people. Kenneth, what's up? Earl, what's up? Cardaholic, Alan, Chris, Ray. There's a bunch of people. Anyways, welcome in. So let's just kind of go over the order of events, kind of what we're going to do. So get started. Payment, it's right there. There's my Venmo, and then also my personal PayPal. If you're planning on buying cards, as we go, you don't have to every time you buy a card. If you buy, more, plan on buying more than one, I don't need the payment right away. For the Razzes, I do want that payment sent. If you're going to buy a spot in the Razz, again, we'll go over that. You got it in Florida? Okay, maybe you changed it then. Okay, never mind. Maybe it got redirected. I don't know. Sweet. Anyways, so, and then $5 for shipping. Okay, $5 for shipping, no matter how many you buy. If you buy 10 cards or not, just $5, because the cards will get shipped in envelopes like this, and then I'll wrap it up in this, and then I'll put it in like a bubble envelope as well. But that way it's protected. It's the best way to ship. It costs a little bit more, for these, but it's well worth it. That way it's shipped securely. So yeah. $5 for shipping, and then those 2 payment options is what I got. And okay, also, anybody that buys a spot in one of the Razzes, not the minis, and we'll go over that. There's with these, I'm selling minis, so that way it's a small. You pay a much smaller amount for a shot at getting in the Razz. So if you buy one of those spots, you don't get put in the very end. If you buy something else, you do. And I'm going to have a bunch of just giveaways. It's all these right here. So just a bunch of 9s and 8s. I think I have some more. I thought I did. I couldn't find them, but so all these will be raffled off at the end. We'll have it just once we're done with everything. I'll raffle these off. If you're here, you'll get a pick. I'll do it in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can pick an order. Plus, I'll have quite a few break credits as well in that raffle. Raffle, but whatever you want to call it, at the end. I think about $4 $25 break credits. So if you buy in for anything, you get one spot. Everybody gets one spot for that, just so you know. And then pretty easy. Okay, let's go over the Razzes real quick. And then what I'm going to actually do after that, I'm going to actually go through the cards first, not tell you the price, just so you can kind of see what there is. I got about, outside of these, I think I have like 60 to 75 slabs that are priced up for single sales. Bobbies, there's some nice bobbies. There's a couple base bobbies, judges, other big name players, different. I can't think right now. I'm fried. So that's what we're going to do. So let's first go over the two Razzes that we got going on. I'm going to bring everybody over to this screen just to make it kind of easier to understand. And if you want to buy into one of the Razzes, you can just start telling me, because there's quite a few spots. And then so we'll do that. Anyways, come over here. So here we go. So I got the two Razzes. Okay, I got the Bobby Razz and there's the Bobby Mini. So how the Bobby Mini works is it's a smaller buy-in, and then only I'll do a random with that, and you'll get a spot in the real Razz. So there's be 27 spots total. I'm selling 25 spots for $100. And again, so you have, and I'll go over the cards right now. So we'll go back over. We'll do that one. So here's what's all in it. Is this right here? The this is obviously the big winner, and it'll be in order. So we'll have actually 12 card winners, and then the last two spots, so 26 and 27. Once we do the random, we'll actually win we'll have in this one, there's two $50 break credits. So anyways, so we got this Bobby, a pop one. That's the big winner. And then we have a PSA 10 gold foil Bobby. And then rainbow foil PSA 10. And then a gold PSA 9. And then also, but then just some, that way, more chances to win. Obviously, these are the big winners. And then I have a couple tens of each of the heritage and the base. So this will be for, probably the next level. Because these are about 50-ish bucks. These go for around 60-ish. Last handful of them 60 and 70 for the most part. These about 50. And then these right here, these all sell for about 20 to 25 in that ballpark. So PSA 9s. So these will be the you can choose. If you win first, you can pick this one. I don't care, but that'd be kind of silly. So these are all the card winners. So there's actually just 12 cards total. And then also two $50 break credits. So there's all these cards with these, obviously, being the bigger ones. These two are definitely this one. And then this one is definitely the second most valuable. And there's these other two are being anywhere from $200 to $300, about $250-ish is what these two right there have gone for as of late. Kind of fluctuate, but this one, there's never been one sold. Rally homered again? Jeez. So yeah, so that's $100 per spot, or you can buy a $10 spot for a shot. I'm going to sell 25 of those $10 spots that way someone wants to just do $10. Take a little stab at a shot. We'll do that first. And then the second one will be this. So it's the same way. I'm going to sell 15 spots though. Here, let me just show you. So we're going to do 15 spots for the judge at $40 each. And then go over the cards again real quick, and then $5 minis. So 20 spots in that. That comes out a total about $800. So, and besides those 5 judge cards, also I'll have 2 $25 credits, and those will go to the last 2 spots, just so you know. So there's gonna be 14. Oh no, sorry, I don't have this right. There's supposed to be 17 spots. 15 at the $40, and then let me do this. Change the color again. Behind. So the same thing. You buying this for $5, throw $5 at it. You'll have a shot at the top 2 when we do random of this. We'll get a shot in this. We'll see how many of these we sell. We may just have to. Anyways, so here's the cards. Let's go over the cards. We got some nice cards. So if you're a Judge fan, we got some cards. The lower end here, the 23 Stadium Club Purple Refractor. It's PSA 9. It's out of 75. So that one's, that's definitely the lower end. And all these other ones are kind of all up there. This one, there's no comp for this. It's a 2022 Topps Japan edition. It's the 87 Topps Cherry Tree variation. It's the gold parallel. It's a 9. Not even sure why I got a 9. But that's out of 25. 21 to 25. And then a 2020 Topps Silver Pack. Obviously green refractor out of 99. That's Judge's number in case you didn't know. 20 of 99. And then 2022 Topps Update SSP of PSA 9. And then also the most valuable of all of them, the 2017 Topps Chrome Aaron Judge Rookie PSA 10. So, you're a Judge fan. You don't have one. You need one. So that's the Judge. So if you want to start buying spots in those, we'll sell it. And if it doesn't, let's say they don't all sell out tonight, what I'll do is probably go again live tomorrow night. Again, I've never done this before. We're going to go see how it works. We're just kind of winging it, trying to see, what we can do. So anyways, there's those. Those are the Razzes. And so now what I want to do is I want to go through the cards just so everybody, you can kind of see. I'm not going to tell you the price. That's so you can kind of see what's in here. That way, okay, so, oh man, I'd rather have that. That's kind of something I want. I've been through them once, but these are all the official list of what is all in the sale. So I just want everybody able to see. So if you do want a spot, what I need is to put hashtag Bobby for a full spot, hashtag Bobby Mini for a small. So Bobby Mini. And then the same thing, hashtag Judge. And the first ones, I'm going to start a list. And once, we'll start filling them in. And then obviously hashtag Judge Mini if you want in the Razzes. I don't know. Maybe you want to sell. And also, just so you know, the reason I'm doing this sale is I got 4 kids, 4 teenagers. And I need a 3rd kid car. So I got a bunch of slabs. I figured, this would be a good way to fund that. So... Kyle Stromer PSA 10 auto. Ron, don't think I got those. So anyways, let's just go through. So Chrissy, so the Bobby Mini is only for the non-gold foil ones? No, the Bobby Mini is it's a shot at getting in the real raffle, right? So pretty much there's the main Razz. I'm selling 25 spots. And then I have 2 extra spots, and how you get those extra spots is through the mini, right? So it's a $10 instead of $100. So that's how it works. Is there anybody in here who it would be available? Nate, something like Nate or Adam. Would one of you guys, actually, I'm kind of asking last second here, would somebody want to start writing these down for me? And then I'll get the list from you, maybe like in a message, and then I'll fill it in, because I'm going to start going to the slabs. So if somebody could volunteer, raise your hand. One of my OG guys, Ron or Nate or Adam, somebody that can, if someone wants to try to start keeping track and maybe even then have a running total in our group, that would help me out. I didn't even think about that until now. I'm like, oh, because I could try to write it down, but I'm gonna try to go through these cards. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's basically a filler. Yeah, it's pretty much okay. That way, if you and the same thing with the judge, you say, hey, throw $5. It's a shot at winning. Cards that are worth. That one's I think 250 is the last one it sold for. Most of these, this is the cheaper one. $150-ish, $200 range in that ballpark, plus two $25 break credits. So it's a shot to get in the main Razz. Is what it is. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do it that way. It's like I'll do 10. Hey, if someone wants to do $10, we'll do it that way. It's kind of a cool, different way, cheaper. I don't know. Again, I don't know. Here we go. Let's go through the cards. I'm just going to go through. No price now. I'm not selling these later on. If you want to buy it for the price, you just say sold last name. If it's a Bobby, you can say sold Bobby or sold Wit. Thing, or it's if you can also say first names, but normally the last name is easier. But anyways, so yes, if you guys want to start getting those, and I see a handful of people the hashtag Bobby Judge Card Holic got one of each. Anyways, and then the mini, do Judge mini or Bobby mini if you want one of those. So, and then if you guys can kind of keep track, we may not even sell them all out tonight. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. We're going to start with the Bobby. Some of the bigger Bobbies I got in here for sale. Here we go. PSA 9. Yep, it's 10. Again, I'm just going to go through quick so you can kind of see some of the higher end Bobbies. Not cheap. Some of these Bobbies. These are some of the ones that are up there. There are only 40 of these, just so you know. And I have 3 of them. Now I'm moving 2. So there we go. We're going to keep going. Again, just a quick run through of what we got. Torkoal. I really do think I like the red better on these specific ones. It's kind of a muted gold. I think the red, it just does pop. Anyways, yeah. I don't. Volpe. You like that? Real one autograph. Yamamoto. Cunha. Base Bobby. SP, Tony Gwynn. Yo, look at that guy. PCA. A PSA 10, I think, sold for $350 the other day. I've been doing my research, anyways. Couple Paul Skeens, Rainbow Foil, Jackson Hall. We got a holiday run here. Yellow, gold, yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure I actually get through all the stacks. That's not skip one. Jason Dominguez, PSA 10, home field advantage rookie. Gunner, image variation Acuna, Mikey Trout, another Paul Skeens, Westberg, Golden Mirror. These are all-star games. Jackson Holiday, he's become a baller all of a sudden. Colton Cowser. There's our one twin card, I think, in this whole thing. Corbin Carroll, logo fractor. Hey guys, I appreciate you coming in again. And again, also, I forgot to mention how we're going to use random.org. That's just how I do all my randoms. If you don't feel comfortable with that, I get it. Don't buy a spot. It's fine. But that's just how I do it. I figure it's pretty, yeah. You'll see it. We'll be live. Nate, support your boy Josh. Going to be a fun. Thanks, man. $2 dono. Mookie, All-Star Blue borders, PSA 10. Jackson Holiday, got a bunch of holidays apparently. PSA 8, but it's a school card. It's the vintage stock. I love the design they did for the 24. It looks pretty sharp. Torque, image variation, PSA 9. Jaron Duran, Venezuela stamp. Only 100 of these made. Tough grades with the black and just how they're made. Miggy. The Father's Day powder blue. It's 8.5. Still a cool card. I put this in here. Tristan Casa. It's cool cards. Future Stars. Mother's Day. He's hurt. PSA 9. Torque. A 7. Killing me. Still a sweet card. I love. This is one of my favorite card designs. I really went the Bobby, but the Bobby is like $1,000 plus now for this. Image variation Torque. Some more Torque from Archives. Low pop count on that. Pop 4 on that one. All right, continuing on. Well, he is now a twin, I guess. Just not a twin here, Tampa Bay. But Joe Ryan, Chrome first Bowman auto. Yeah. PSA 8 of Shane Bieber on the red one. Yeah, a real one. Red ink auto. Riley Green, Action Stars, PSA 9. That's out of 75. Brandon Donovan, man. Your National League All-Star, second baseman this year. It's a vintage stock at a 99. One of the few Panini products we're going to have, and you may have a couple. O'Neill Cruz, M8. I mean, the center is off a little bit, but sweet looking card just with the color match. But that's at a 50. That did I do the rest of these, or did I skip these? I skipped those. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, more O'Neill Cruz. More O'Neill Cruz. The SSP from 22 Top Series 2. PSA 9. Jackson Holiday 9 on the Chrome Ray Wave. PSA 10. Boom. Merrill. They're 10. Lipscomb. Sweet looking card. It's Trey. PSA 10. And Paul Skeens on the Throwback Thursday. PSA 10. ASG exclusive 10 of Ellie. Little Aqua Otani. This is a gold 1987 out of 75. PSA 9. Torque. Pulled quite a few torques. And all right, here we go. Last stack. So again, I'm just running through these so you can kind of get an idea of what there is, and then we'll go back through, and then we will. I'll go over them with the pricing, that way. But I just wanted to see a thing. Victor Scott, 24 Topps Chrome Update Image Variation, 22 Chrome Logo Edition. Oh yeah, look at this little pair. Chrome Sonic. Chrome Logo Fractor at a 99. This is at a $125, I believe. No, 199. 199. Yeah. Ellie on the Chrome Refractor. Otani, the Kanji SSP. Stephen Kwan Chrome Update Auto. And Jaron Duran PSA 10 22 Topps Chrome Refractor. Anyways, so there's the cards. We'll start going through them. I'm going to kind of clean up. I'm going to go back and see where we're at with the Razzes. Again, I have no clue if it's going to sell tonight. Maybe it won't even get close. I don't know. But any questions? Any questions out there? No. So what I'm actually, so I'm not going to charge shipping for the Razz spots. So if you buy into one of the main Razzes on the mini, if you win, you pay $5 shipping for all your cards you buy. So if you just buy a Razz spot, it's just for the Razz spot. You don't have to pay more for the shipping for that. No, sorry. If you're in the Razz, I was just going to just pay for the shipping. And then even if you didn't win one of the cards, but you bought something else, your shipping's paid for. So, anyways, and then, so yeah, I don't know. I probably need to change my PayPal to the right one. Need to sign out of this one and log into my other one. So let's change it into my personal account. And then again, so either Venmo or PayPal. If there is something else, I think if you have a way you already pay me, I will gladly accept it. But those are the two I'm doing. That's what I got. So anyways, how much are the Razz spots? So again, here, I'm going to take you back over to the, maybe. Let's go back over here to this button. So here we go. Here are the Razzes. So it's two Razzes. The mini is just like a filler spot, right? So I'm selling smaller spots. I was going to just sell them, like sell all the spots at the full. Like, well, that way some people could get in at a cheaper price point. Um, so there's 27 total spots in the Bobby Razz. I'm going to random it. There's 14 winners. It's $100 to buy a spot, or and there's 25 of those, or there are, I'm going to sell 25 $10 spots. It's a cheaper way for a shot at the last two. And then the same with the judge. It's $40 for a spot. I'm selling 15 of those, and then there's two extra spots where I'm selling five spots, $5 spots, 20 of those, and we'll randomize that. That's like a filler to take the last two spots in the Razz, and then we'll do the Razz to where we'll get the winners. And there's 5 cards in the judge plus two $25 break credits. So that's how that's going to work. So, if you want a spot, put a hashtag either judge or judge mini, or hashtag Bobby or Bobby mini, or whatever you want. And I got some guys counting them up for me. Again, I don't know. Again, kind of just by the seat in my pants. I was supposed to get off at 3 today. I got held over 2 hours because it's always short at work. We're always short. And so they needed, yeah, I stayed for 2 hours. And so then we had plans to go do some mini golf. There's a new mini golf just down there. I live in the middle of nowhere. And some guy just opened up a mini golf place out in the middle of nowhere. He has a little paintball place. So we added a little mini golf. So one of my boys, like his girlfriend was gonna come over tonight, have dinner, and we'll go do that, have dinner. But I didn't get home till 5, so they had dinner before, and then we went and did that, and it took a long time. It wasn't even busy. We just took a long time. There's 7 of us there putting, and it's like they have snow cones there, and then we went and got Sonic, and then literally I was pulling the Sonic. I'm like, all right, I got my thing. What time is it? I got like 2 hours, an hour before. Oh, supposed to be starting right now. It was like 7:58. I'm like, well, we're not starting now, guys. So we got our ice cream, and I came home and ate real quick, and here we are. So I'm kind of, and I wasn't even ready because I worked all day. I had all my cards priced and everything, but hadn't been set up with everything, and they were in a box. So anyways, but I'm back. We're back. We're on. So okay. So yeah, if you guys should just keep communicating with Nate and them. I know it may be kind of a pain when I'm trying to sell cards too, but I appreciate you guys. Everyone is trying to buy its cards or a spot, and the guys that are helping out, I appreciate it. If you guys want to keep me updated on how many spots are sold, you can start writing them down, and then probably the easiest just write them down and then eventually take a picture of who they are, and I can verify who paid and whatnot. So, but I definitely see stuff rolling in. So we're just gonna get started. We're kind of going to start with a little bit cheaper stacks. They're not necessarily in value order. I think I'm gonna, for the most part, kind of keep them in kind of price range match per se. You know, again, I think the cheapest I got is 25. I'm not like selling, like I said, all my 9s of like base stuff. These are all, again, all giveaways in case these will be all raffled up at the end. Anybody that buys a spot in one of the full Razzes, the minis, you're not going to get a spot in the free raffle. But if you buy a card or something, you get a spot. Everyone will get one spot at the end. We'll do a raffle, a bunch of PSA 9s, 8s of Bobbies, and I think I may have a couple more. Before we do it, I'll find more if I have them. I thought I had a couple other guys on with some 8s, or some 9s. I'm just going to give away. And then also some break credits of that. That'll be at the end. If we don't get to everything tonight, I'll probably be back tomorrow night, just so you know. And then we'll do all that kind of stuff tomorrow night. And then maybe new people come in and buy more cards. Again, daughter needs a new car. So by new car, I mean new to us. Yeah, we were talking before, and it seems like to get a new car, I think you're looking at like 24 grand for like the cheapest new cars you can buy for the most part. Maybe there's some little cheap smart car. Josh, what is your pick in PayPal? PayPal, it's me and my family in PayPal. It's we're out in a field, I believe, from many, many years ago. Let me look. Yeah, it's just this right here. You can kind of see it. Let me see if I can. I mean, yes. I mean, oh, not that. Yeah. Long time ago. Like, I don't even see my youngest in there. Maybe getting held. Maybe that's her right there. I don't know. That's what that is. And then Venmo is me doing this. Anyways, all right, here we go. We're going to start the sale. Again, if you want the card, say sold, last name, first name. I'm not going to be too picky. Don't try to, but again, so Colton Cowser, PSA 10, All-Star Game exclusive. It's a little foil, kind of cool card. $30. Pretty much not much overgrading fees, but we're starting cheap. I'm gonna go kind of quick. If you want it, it's still gonna be there. Same thing, but it's Jackson Holiday. Got down at 40. Here we go. Golden Mirror. PSA 9. These things are pretty much impossible to gem. I have not been looking at the pop accounts for a long time in these, but there was a long time where there pretty much were none of any of these Golden Mirrors from 24 Tops Update that were gemming. They finally started getting a few, and I haven't looked in a long time, so 9s are even tough, but 10s are nearly impossible with these borders. They're pretty tough on these. Anyways, a 9. Got that one at 70. A lot of these cards, they didn't really have comps. Like something like this, there wasn't or anything, so I just kind of threw a number out there on it. Later on, if you want to ask me, we can maybe work on a deal. Paul Skeens, Rainbow Foil on the debut. Got that one at 30. It's a debut, but again, pretty much about $10 over the grading fee. And it's a 10. Oh, this one's a little bit more, I think. 2023 Topps Chrome Update, Mike Trout. Green. 1988. That's out of 99. I got that one at 75. It's 66 of 99. Again, if you want it, sold, last name, first name, something along those lines. Image variation from the Topps Complete set. Got that one at 40. Cunha's back. He's hot. All right, another one. I got a few of these up front, I think. Henderson. That's just the gold. It's his rookie cup card, but 35. All right, continuing on. Paul Skeens. I got 2 of these. I got them at 35. 35 for the base. Again, pretty low gem rate. I think it's under 40%. Again, tough just because of the corners. So these kind of carry a premium compared to even other years. But 35 on those. Here we go. PSA 9 Rainbow Foil. 110. Honestly, I was surprised when I was looking, but that's what they were going for. That's what I put on. I mean, I put that, and that was a pretty competitive price. What they have been selling for. Again, yeah. Here we go. Jackson Holiday run. Get ready. At PSA 10, 55 on the Jackson Holiday Rainbow Foil True Rookie from 20 Update. Yellow. These actually have a pretty bit higher gem rate. $50 on the Jackson Holiday Purple. And we do have the True Gold at a 2024. I got that one at $250. Only 24. These have gone up in price lately. That's why I have it at $250. I just did these this last week. That's where I was at with that. We have room probably on a lot of these cards. Okay, moving on. Let's do this stack. Sold Gunner. All right, which Gunner? Mark got the Gunner. Was that the All-Star Game debut? Missed that in there. I think that was the only Gunner we have so far, so I'll say that. Probably it. My goodness. I think my pen is upstairs, but I guess we'll use this one. Mark. Sold. All right, here we go. Jaron Duran. 22 tops chrome. PSA 10 on the refractor. Got that one at 40. Not much of a market for him. I honestly, in that one, I'm like, it wasn't any real good. I put 40 on it. Stephen Kwan. PSA 10. Got that one at 300. Again, I was had some recent sales. I'm like, oh, that's what we'll put on it. If you're interested, let me know. Kanji from the 2024 Tops 50/50. That set was a ripoff. But I got this one as a 10 though, and I got a $1.50. Refractor of Ellie De La Cruz. PSA 10, and I got that at 100. I was kind of surprised, honestly, when I was doing it, but it was like, that was, they were going for more than that. O'Neal Cruz, not a lot of comps for this kind of stuff. I got, so this at 99, at a 199, and I got that one at 100, and this one at 75. Where we're at. Watch out, what's going on? Albuquerque just bought a house in New Mexico. Albuquerque. Victor Scott on the 24 Topps Storm Update Image Variation SP PSA 10. That one at 70. A pretty decent year. Starting center fielder in St. Louis. All right, I think we may have a torque run. Oh, well, only one torque. Maybe there's more torques in their race. Torque. 22 Topps Update. 9 on the gold. It is gold, although these don't look gold this year on the 1987. We got that one at 75. Again, if you want a card, again, to say sold and name, last name, first name, Otani on the Aqua PSA 10. Got that one at 50. Flip card. Ellie on the All-Star Game Exclusive on that 45. Paul Skeens on the Throwback Thursday. Got that one at 65. I don't know. I can't remember what the print run is in these. Probably a couple thousand on just what the print run is. I can't remember, to be honest with you. It's usually pretty low. I got some Sweet Bobbies from 22. And I got the that are like print run of like 1100 or something like that. So pretty cool. This one I think Skeens went a bit higher, like somewhere between 1,000, 2,000. But so just even the print run of these are pretty low. There's not that many of them. That's a 10. Lipscomb, just kind of a cool card. Unfortunately, it's Trey. It got a 10, and I got it at 35. Cal wants to know if the SSP is for sale. What SSP are we talking about? Anything in the back is not for sale. Well, I mean, if you want to offer me again a new car for my daughter, $23,000 car, like a new Nissan Sentra, you can have your pick of a card. But no, those aren't. These are, but these are part of a Razz. These are the Razz. I know I don't have the information up here. I could have been better. I could have had like the Razz information lined up, but you know, I don't. So, I think we're sure we are. Red Ribs. Hey Josh, holiday goal for 200. Let me think about it. Jackson Merrill. Got a couple Jackson Merrills. This is the Bowman Chrome rookie on the Mojo. Got that one at 40, and then the Ray Wave PSA 10 at 70. Jackson Merrills. Jason Dominguez, home field advantage. I don't remember if I did not get the pub count, but this one is actually at 150. This is actually a co-worker's card. He gave it to me. So he's asking 150 for this. PSA 10, home field advantage of Jason Dominguez. That Skeens is $20. What Skeens is $20? Yeah, here we go. PSA 9. Real sharp looking card. I think the only thing is this little corner. They kind of knocked me off of that corner. And 9. I got that one at 100. Like I said, a PSA 10 just sold for like 350, and the bases are going for a decent amount. He's obviously hot right now. All right, let's see. Bud. What? Oh, the gold. This gold right here. I'll do that for you for Bud. $200. Bud Rips. 200. Sweet. It's yours, man. Sweet card. Golds. Always hard to gem. The pop count on that is 24, so pretty low. And there's 2024, and only 24 so far have gemmed up. Um, Not easy. And that set right now is to buy, even to be able to open, is ridiculously expensive, and I'm kind of sad about that because I would love that. So, all right, continue on. Again, most of the cards, there'll be some cards that I'm pretty solid on the price, but a lot of them is like, yeah. Here we go. We got some Torques coming in. PSA 9 on the Spencer Torques in gold out of 50, 49 out of 50. Got that. I got 100 on that one, Torque. Kyle Harrison, PSA 10 blue crater. First Bowman auto. I got 90 on that one. Jason Dominguez, real one. This is the first one that was a pop. This was a pop one for a while. But anyways, Anthony Volpe, real one auto. I got 350 on that one. Yamamoto, PSA 10, ASG exclusive. Got 40 on Yamamoto. Acuna on the blue pattern out of 50. I got 110 on that. No comps on this. This is the. I think there actually is. There actually was one that sold for like $1.25. I think it was something like that. There was a pop one for a long time, and someone got one and they sold it on eBay recently. So I think that's kind of where I came up with this price actually. Bobby, PSA 10 on the Topps Heritage. It's Heritage High number. It just says Topps Heritage, but it's Heritage High number. 60 on that. Again, these are a tough gem. I think it's right under like 40% gem rate on those. Not easy. Tony Gwynn SP. 22 Topps Series 2. Got 50 on that one. Yeah, Series 2. Tony Gwynn. $50 on one of the best hitters of all time. Where are we at with those spots? You got to count for me, Nate. If you let me know. All right, here we go. This is probably the cheapest card I got in here. $25. Ray Wave, Jackson Holiday, PSA 9, 25. SSP O'Neal Cruz, PSA 9. I got 100 on that one. PS8 Snakeskin out of 50 rookie. I think it's a cool card. I got 40 on that one. Again, that is 31 of 50. I know I'm probably going kind of fast. I should have had to make sure I had different names. That way, if you wanted to buy one, it's not so confusing. Joe Ryan, 2020 Bowman Chrome. This was the first box I opened of 22 Bowman Chrome, looking for some bobbies. My auto was a Joe Ryan. Jammed it up. I got that at 40. Obviously, good pitcher, but it's a pitcher. Shane Bieber, PSA 8, 69, a 73, and the real one auto from 22 Topps. Heritage High number. I got 55 on that one. 55. 23 Topps update. Riley Green. I got 50 on that one. 52 a 75. Wasn't really anything to go off of, so I just threw 50 on it. Brandon Donovan. Dude, this guy is raking this year. Batting like 330 something. Playing some really good second base. Anyways, PSA 10 vintage stock. Got that one at 100. How much to enter the Razz? Cal says he likes the red baseball stars. So it's $100 for a full spot. I'm selling 25 at $100, and that's the top prize. You get to pick your prize, but that's the top prize. And then there's a gold foil PSA 10, rainbow 10, a gold 9, and then some bases, like a base. These are part of the prize, so there's 27 spots. It's $10 for a mini. $10 for a mini, which then I'm selling of the Bobby mini. I'm selling 25 spots for $10. So it's just a cheaper way to get in. And then 2 people will win that raffle to then get in, put into the full one. They'll take the last 2 spots. So that's how that works. So it's $10 is the cheap way to have a shot at it. Not guaranteed to get in it, but just like a little scratch off. All right. Well, maybe I'm priced a little high because no one's buying. Got 2 cards sold so far. Here we go. Jason Dominguez. This is 2021 Donruss Optic rated prospects. Kind of like it's much the first Bowman, but of the Panini world. This is PSA 10. I got $150 on it. It's 9 of 50 on that. And PSA 10 Chrome. Only 50. Surprisingly, I was surprised looking this up. His market is actually pretty decent. I was kind of shocked when I was doing the pricing. Here we go. Another Jason Dominguez. Stratosphere Stars PSA 10. Not the Chrome, but just the base. Got that at 40. Mackenzie Gore. PSA at 10. Vintage stock. I got 100 on it. Again, not allowed to go off on that one, but I put 100 on it. Derek Jeter. I think I had 185 from a previous sale. I think I'm at 150 on this one. It's the gold refractor of Derek Jeter, PSA 10, pop 3 on the count. Got that at $150, not $185. That was old. I'm going to change that. Trash, I tried to sell at 18 Bowman Megas. And people are still lowballing, so I can relate. Yeah, the base Strat Stars have 1/5 of the print chrome. Yeah, you're talking about these or lower print run, you mean? Yeah, it's kind of like in 22 Stadium Club. You could and Stadium Club Chrome. So the Stadium Club Chrome, the Beam Team are just a dime a dozen, but to get a Beam Team at a Stadium Club, it's like a case hit. So I think yeah, that's the same with the paper. Like yeah, the Stratosphere Stars, the chromes, the base chromes are a lot easier to get. I think yeah, compared to the paper, a little bit rarer on the base. I believe that's what you're saying. Yeah, I believe that is to be true. So is Gore a good investment? I mean, it's just a cool card. I don't know if anybody. I mean, it's just a half of your PC or maybe investment. I don't know. I'm not sure, Butter. If the PayPal is there, actually, it's on the screen. There's Venmo and PayPal. It's scrolling through. It's at Joshua Cowden for my PayPal. It's just a picture of me and my family from probably 10+ years ago. All right, let's continue on. I'll go through these again because obviously, we've got a lot left. Small little stack here. Jackson Churio, Chrome Prospects. Well, whatever. Bowman first. PSA 10. I got 40 on the Churio. Here we go. 22 Topps Chrome Sapphire or Chrome Update Sapphire Edition. The MVP caliber Trout and Otani. PSA 10. I got $150 on that one. Imanaga. Shota Imanaga. 22 Topps Chrome logo. A fractor. Orange out of 25, or is that 10 of 25? PSA 10. I got 225 on that. I think I had that price from before, and I didn't look to see honestly if there's anything new, but that was a previous price, which is why it's on that. I don't know if I even looked that up. Maybe I didn't change it. 24 Bowman Chrome Wyatt Langford image variation PSA 10. I got 100 on that one. If you want Black Finite 101 2020 Wit, is that a Panini product? No, I don't usually buy much for Panini. Um, did you show? I did not show that. I guess I think it's in this last stock. Yeah, I know it's right here. Jackson Holiday. I'll go back. I'll have to go back. Let me get finish the stack. I'm almost done, and then I'll go back through and I'll have some up. Um, but here we go. Torque. So this is the archives image variation. PSA 10. I got 100 on that. I only got pop 4 on that. A little bit rare, I think, on those compared to like the image variations. Unfortunately, this could be a sweet card, but it's a 7. But it's out of 99. I got 40 on that, 31 and 99 on the Torque Blue Moon Refractor. Tristan Casas, Future Stars, Mother's Day, Hot Pink, PSA 9. I got 30 on that. If you're a Casas fan, cool card. At 50. Here's a Miggy, 8.5, really grade. I mean, it's such a cool card. It is Miggy. That's sweet Father's Day blue. I got that one at 50. Future Hall of Famer. Done. Sorry, Duran. Jaron Duran. Again, PSA 8. These are tough grades. They may have been a little extra tough on these. Those corners are just slightly got a little ticking, but that's with all these cards. Only 100 of these on the print run. I got that at 30. But the Torque image variation from Heritage High Number, PSA 9. I got 50 on that one. And Jackson Holiday Vintage Stock debut, PSA 8. I got 60 on that at a 99. Mookie Betts Blue All-Star, just a sweet looking card. Got that one at 40. Corbin Carroll Logo Fractor 23 Topps Chrome, PSA 10. I got that one at 50. And the Twins card, Joe Mauer, the Platinum Twal Cream Gold Refractor, PSA 10 out of 50. Got 75 on that. That was a pop 1 on that. So any Wade Meckler fire? I don't think I have a single Wade Meckler card in a pile of mine. Probably in some bases, something, but Drotsky, there is no 24 Chrome Platinum. All right, let's see. What card someone asked about? There was a Jackson Holiday Rainbow. Is that what someone was asking? 55 on the Jackson Holiday 24 Topps update. Base rookie. Rainbow foil. All right, what cards are getting moved? I don't even know where they're at. Sold on the Jackson Rainbow foil. Okay. Plumber Minute. Gotcha, Derek. After that. On this one, I could do 40. I mean, it's just a kind of a cool card. It's the future Hall of Famer out of 50. I could do 40. Just, you know. He'll be in the Hall of Fame here in a few years. I do 40 on that one. All right. Plumber Man with the holiday. Put Derek on there. Father's Day is sweet. Again, if you want to start making offers, I'll go through these again, kind of get them up. If there's ones that you want to see again, I said pretty much most stuff. Oh, I do have my Bobby stack. Sorry, I didn't even do my Bobby stack. It's not cheap. But here we go. I got a Bobby stack. Totally forgotten about Bobby. Here we go. Green foil, PSA 10. I got that one at 300. Don't have a pop count on that. I have two, and Peds has one, so I know there's at least three. Anyways, Bobby with PSA 10. Gold at a 2022. I got this one at 700. One sold yesterday for 750. So that's where I got the 700 at now. These are harder to buy. So if you're interested, let me know. PSA 9, 22 Tops Finest, Green Wave. That's out of 99. I got 450 on that one. 22, his first rookie card, flagship rookie card. Uh, Not the true rookie card, obviously, but his first flagship card with a rookie insignia on it. PSA 10. Got that one at 250. These have gone up way in price. Kind of crazy as of late. These things are all like going bonkers. Base ones, PSA 8s, PSA 9 on this. I got this one at 200. One just sold yesterday for 250. So that's why I'm at 200. PSA 8 just sold for like a $1.68, I think, yesterday as well. Kind of crazy. Ellie's. I do have some Ellie's. I'll get those out again. Not a ton of Ellie's, but we have a few. And I have two of these. I'm asking 400 for these. Kind of rare. Um, Again, I pop 40 on these. They had been selling for like, I mean, it was somewhere between like 400 and 500 there for a while. Not very many for sale. They would get sold. So that's where I'm at on those. Kind of stuck on that price. Maybe a little room, but because they're just kind of rare cards. Hard to pull anyways on their own, and then also only a pop 40. So there's all the bobbies. If you're interested, let me know. There's some debate on the worst retirement gift, a bottle or a brick. You choose. Okay, Ellie's. Ellie's. There's some Jackson Merrills. All right, Ellie. What's a refract? Nope, that's just the base. Yeah. All right, let's see. Derek, appreciate it. Ellie. I will be having a here and again in the future. I want to do another raw card sale. I had a bunch, obviously. And that's kind of, with the cheaper $2, $3 and so cards. It did a lot of work though to go through hundreds of cards. Last time I had, I think, like 400 cards, starting at a couple bucks, all the way up to, hundreds of dollars for different ones. All right, I don't have much for Ellie, but this is the Ellies I got. Just some. This is rookie card. That's an all star. Got that one at 45 on the 10. And then the refractor and the base chrome that's got at 50. And this one is at 100 on the refractor. Nate, his was a full. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I saw his. I think I saw him earlier saying that. So. All right. Well, I think we got 3 cards sold, guys. Like I said, most of these all have room. So if you're interested in a card, let me know. I got a lot of them. And Nate, I don't know. I guess I can go even look, kind of see what we got so far in here. Whoa. Okay. Quite a few spots here. There's the PayPal. Mark. Being Judge. Mini. Oh. What happened to the music, too? Just quit on us. I carry this all by myself. Need background music. Let's see here. What do we got? Good spot. What's going on with the Bob? It's so here. Nala, I know I mentioned before to you and you kind of were confused by it, but it's not here. Let me bring everybody back over and show you what kind of works. Yeah, Chrissy had a Bobby Mini. So for the Bobby Razz raffle, whatever you want to call it, it's got a total of 12 cards, with these obviously being the top cards. This would be the big winner. The top one on the red baseball stars, auto 25, gold foil, PSA 10. Rainbow foil, PSA 10. Gold out of 2022, that's a PSA 9. And then again, base cards, just, and then again, these as well. So there'll be a total of 14 winners. 12 will be cards, and then there'll be 2 winners of a $50 break credit as well. And so pretty simple. So I have here, I haven't filled, people have been buying spots. I haven't filled it up. Some of the guys are helping me getting the list together. So it's $100 for a spot. It's on 25 of those. So, well, then $10 spots, 25 of those, you get just a shot. That way it's, just, more, well, it's all kind of a lottery ticket, but just even a bigger shot, a smaller chance. So 2 winners from that will get put into the main Razz, and then we'll do that, and then the top 12 will get to choose their card, and then the bottom 2 will be the break credit winners. So those you won't get to choose. That's how I'm doing it. The break credit will be down here. So 26 and 27, once we get it all filled out. It may not get filled out tonight. We may do this again tomorrow, get new people in here to look at the cards. And then stand up the judge, $40 a spot. I'm selling 15 at that. And then there's 2 mini slots that I'm selling 20 spots for a shot at winning that. And then again, we'll do a raffle once we're all done with this sale. Again, probably not today. Is my guess. Thanks how it's going, based on how it's going so far. Bud. Well, here you can't see it. Let me know. Make me an offer, and I'll let you know. Said I know they're getting harder and harder to find, even on eBay. There's usually not more than a few on eBay at a time. You thought gold foil? Yeah, the gold foil is part of Razz. I'm talking, he's want the PSA 10 is what he's talking about. But yeah, this is all part of the Razz. Yeah, but the PSA 10 is over here. So this is, I just grabbed it because it's the gold. But your son just had the best game of his life. 4 for 4, 3 doubles, and was part of a triple play. Nice. Yeah, I know, bud. Yeah, I just grabbed that for whatever because it was just a gold there. I don't know where but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be selling it unless I really was looking for, needing this car. That's again, Martel wants a spot in the mini. Thanks, Martel. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There will be here again if you want to message me outside of this with an offer later on. If you watch this back, you want to make me an offer, if it's still available, if something's still possibly still available, I'll be open for it. Some of these will be going on eBay. I think he wants to pee on the Bobby Mini. I'm pretty sure, Nate. And then again, anybody that buys into this, again, we may not do it today. It sounds like we won't. But we won't do any of the raffles until I think I'm going to try to get both of the raffles done. And then, I mean, if we got one, we do it today. And then I'd try to do the other one some other time here, tomorrow or soon. And then again, afterwards, anybody that buys a spot, one of the full spots, will get their name into a raffle at the end. Just a pure giveaway. Again, a bunch of PSA 8, 9s, of Bobbies, and then there's an Ellie in there, just a base. Just giving away Paul Skeens. I think I have a few others, I'll have to find. And then also 4 $25 break credits. Cardaholic. What is the numbers for both the Bobby Gold? Are you talking about like this number? This is 221. That's what you're asking about. 221. Or if that's what you're asking, I guess. Now I may even have another PSA 9 like this. I know I have some PSA 9s of the gold foils. That's 215. If that's what you're asking. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, but that's what it seems like. That's 215 and 221. Kind of close together. My gold is somewhere. I don't know what number that is. PSA 10s of what are you talking about, Chris? Yeah, I can show the cards one more time. Yeah, I'm here. We'll go through them, yeah, real quick. Wish that maybe I could get them in more like order, because I kind of just had them not in necessary order, but yeah. Am I even on the right screen? Let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Yep. Here we go. Jackson Churio first. That's at 40. Wyatt Langford. Image variation. SP. Got that at 100. Yeah, I got this at 225, so I have written down again. Most of these stuff have some room. What it is, I don't know. Let's see here. $150 on this one. On the 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition. At 75. Out in Otani. This one's at 75. This is at a 75 on the Torkelson Gold PSA 9. Okay, thanks, Martel. All right, Otani. I guess I could put some of these up here, but this is the Aqua. Got 50 on that. 35 on the Lipscomb. Out of 76. That's a cool card. Paul Skeens. We got 65 on that. We got 70 on the image variation. This was again the Throwback Thursday. One of the few that he had that year. I just did this one. 70 image variation. Victor Scott. Here's the Ellies again. The refractor's at 100. The base is at 50, and that's at 45. 60, 70 on the Merrill Ray Wave. This is also from regular Chrome, not Chrome Update. It's like his true Chrome rookie. It's weird how they did that last year. Do you have any Julios I missed? I didn't actually put any Julios in this. I have a lot of Julios. I PC Julio. I don't have a lot of extra of Julio. For one card, I got extras of. But no, I don't have any Julios in this because kind of the ones I have are ones that I have pulled, or maybe some I bought to match my Bobbies, where I want to have the same card in a PSA 10. I didn't really have any. I probably would have more. I don't know. I probably quickly went through. I'm like, no, I don't want to sell that card. So sorry. Unfortunately, I don't really have any. I have actually probably a few that I'd be willing to sell, but I didn't go through really looking. So I don't have any in here. Anyways, this is So this is from Chrome, not Chrome Update. So the true Merrill rookie. At least for Chrome. Then obviously he has his update is his true regular flagship is an update, but then he also has the Chrome update version of that. So it's kind of tricky in 24 how they did that. It was a little different. There's the Bowman Chrome Mega. I got 40 on that. 40 on this. Yeah, 40 on the Stratosphere Stars. Jeter at 50. Up 3. Got 150 on that. Continuing on, I got 100 on this. Again, not a whole lot to go off on that. I just put 100 on it. It's a vintage stock. It's at 99. Probably pretty low pop count on that. Jason Dominguez out of 50 on the rated prospects from Donruss Optic. That's numbered out of 50. I got 150 on that. PCA got 100 on this. It is True Rookie Gold. True Gold out of 2024. PSA 9. Again, 100 on that. I just watched a 10 sell for 350 the other day. Tony Gwynn, PSA 10 on the image variation from 22 Top Series 2. I got 50 on that. Got 60 on his base air tie number. 110. Again, I think this is a pop 2 now on this, and someone sold one here recently. I didn't even know there was a pop 1 for a long time. So I put 110 on that based upon that sale. Yamamoto, I got 40 on that from the All-Star Game exclusive. Volpe, Real 1 Auto. Pop 11, I think now, maybe pop 10. Still pretty low pop count on this. I got 350. This was the original pop 1. How to get a crown early? It's all about the whole how long you're here, how much you comment, and how many points you get. I think if you click up top on that community thing, it'll tell you how many points you got. Anyways, 350 on the Volpe. I got 90 on the Kyle Harrison at a 150 blue crater. PSA 10 first Bowman. 100 on the Torque out of 50. PSA 9. Another Jason Dominguez over here. Again, this is my buddies asking 150 for this. Home field advantage, PSA 10. He's asking 150. It's something new they started here the last few weeks. I honestly don't really know how it works. It seems kind of silly. Like they could make it better. Basically, it's like I kind of get what they're trying to do. Trying to get engagement and people talk. But all right, a couple. Actually, I got a few of O'Neal, but here's a couple here. Chrome Sonic, and then Chrome Logo Fractor. Out of 99, out of 199. I got 175 on those. $150 on the Otani. Again, it's the kanji language variation. You see, it's in kanji. PSA 10, $150. Stephen Kwan. Another great year so far. PSA 10 on the Chrome Update Auto. Got 300 on that. All right. Continuing on. Donovan. Vintage stock. PSA 10. Got 100 on that. He's having a heck of a year. His stuff has actually been selling pretty decent. When I was doing my comp, he had quite a few sales. I got this at 50. It's the Action Stars. It's out of 75. Just the insert variation, but it's the gold version. PSA 9. Riley Green on those Detroit Tigers. Bieber, I got at 55 on his real one. Red Ink Auto. 69 to 73. 40 on the Joe Ryan. First Bowman. Chrome Auto. O'Neal Cruz. This is out of 50 on the Snakeskin. Got 40 on that one. 100 on the SSP of O'Neal Cruz. From 22 Top Series 2. The SSP. 25 on the holiday. It's PSA 9 on the Ray Wave. That's about all of them, I think. There's maybe a few more over here. Duran, I got 40. That's the refractor. We got 35. This is out of 50, obviously, being the Mother's Day. Future Stars, 30 on that. 40 on the Torque out of 99. One of the, again, my favorite cards. Sweet design. The back, I like the parallel, how it looks. It's got a 7. I don't know if they gave me a 7 because of how this is. Like, if that is messed up or they thought that was messed up. I honestly don't know. That, because otherwise I thought the cards looked really good. But I don't know if they assumed that was an error on how it was made. Maybe it is. I kind of noticed that recently. I do not have a holiday red ink, sorry. Torque on the Archives image variation. Got 100 on that. Again, a pop 4 on that one. So, and again, the bobbies again. The higher end bobbies. Got 2 of these. I'm asking 400. Again, only a pop 40 on these, so pretty rare. I'm asking 200 on this, just based on they have been selling for more. A PSA 9 just sold for 250. An 8 sold for. Come on. We could just get through a stream without the kitty cat coming. And we got the Christmas music. Perfect timing. Meow is right. All right. Anyways, that 250 on the Series 2 image variation of Bobby, his first one. 450 on the auto from Finest out of 99, a PSA 9. 300 on the True Rookie gold, or sorry, green foil. And again, I got this at 700. Again, most of these, have some room, a little bit here and there. No cats for sale. Oh, I guess there was this pile too. All right, well, a little slow going, but I guess that's all right. I'm not sure how the Razz are going. Nate, do you have a count? Definitely not full, so I don't think we'll be doing it today. I'll probably continue if these don't quite sell. You always thought the bobbies. No way, it's the mullet, man. The mullet is definitely, man. It's just a way better image. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. I don't have one for sale. This is the first one I pulled. I pulled this one opening day. By opening day, I mean release day. I pulled this one. But yes, this is a way better image than this. This is just like almost like a regular card type thing. And then this. Roger. Thanks, Nate. Skeen's debut for, yeah. I had 110 on it because I just comped it out, and that's where I came at, based upon all of the recent comps. Again, I was kind of surprised on that, to be honest with you. But again, Junk Slabs. Thanks, MW. Appreciate it. The Silver Pack SP is a good one too. The Silver Pack SP. I mean SP. I don't think there's a Silver Pack SP. You just mean the Silver Pack Mojo card. You mean? But anyways, yes, much better. This is definitely the rookie card you want. Me, I mean, it's gone up too in value quite a bit. Chris, man, yeah, Bobby. I watch all the Royals games, and man, Bobby hits the ball hard, and then either someone makes a great play. I mean, he's still hitting like 280 something, 290, but it's a lot of that just baseball luck, man. He's hitting it hard, guys diving down the line to make a catch, or it's just 110 right at one of the outfielders, you know, a tiny bit more elevation, it's a home run. Just that kind of stuff. He's swinging the bat good. Just luck, you know, unlucky. He's still leading the league in doubles. Last I saw, like at 22, 21 or so stolen bases. So, yeah, I think he's not. I mean, he's still having a good year, I think, but compared to last year, but he's still like top 10 in WAR. So, yeah, he'll heat up. Most people will. Yeah, Mark, definitely. We're looking at Jack in Series One. His call up card didn't have a rookie insignia. I think most of us were playing that. We've been talking about it. I was hopeful just because I wanted to get Jack sooner, but I probably knew it wasn't going to happen. But I was like, there's a chance. There's a chance they'll stick him an update. But um, it was a long shot. One of my local card shop guys actually made a video talking about that before the day before he got his call up, or actually the day before his first start. We're talking about that and saying that there's a chance, but more than likely not based upon prior stuff. And someone else just got a call up the very end of, I think it was the very end of May, 1st of June, and his card, his Tops Now card did not get the rookie insignia on, so it was kind of weird that they now went back and gave Jack one. So Josh is offer 50 on the PCA Gold. You know, I'm going to stay on that because I've been watching those PCA cards going kind of up, and I mean, even to get a 9, I mean, it's probably not. I mean, it's probably what I think I saw the pop count, and so that's all off that PCA Gold. I mean, the way he's playing, that's kind of, you know, which is, yeah, why his cards are selling. Like I said, a 10 just sold for 350. And I've been looking. I looked at the Razz. You know, you can look at the Razz, and that's, you know, the sales on the Razz is always hit and miss because condition, you know, sensitive. You know, some people look at it. You know, they don't. You know, they'll pay more for a good looking one. So that's where I'm at with the 100 on it. So I don't even know where it's at. And it's a really nice looking 9. I think that bottom corner is just has a tick of white. That's why I got it. Otherwise, it's centered. So good looking card. Where did it even go? I don't even know what I did with it. Too many cards. Oh, there it is. So yeah, it's just that bottom corner. Got just a tiny tick of white. It's almost more the white is on the side of the card type thing. But otherwise, nicely centered. So I'm pretty stuck around the $100. So Ron, no, I think they will if they know that they're going to have a because like they can even have, right, because people will have rookie cards on and other sets even before flagship, right? So like Paul Skeens, he had rookie cards before update. So like that, some of those other releases like Stadium Club, I think if that came out before, those type of things, they can have rookie cards before their flagship if they're going to be an update. I think that's somewhat common. Maybe even like so like Heritage, they're going to be in Series 2. They could have a rookie card in like a Heritage early release, and then they'll have their flagship rookies. So they can definitely have rookie cards, cards with the rookie if they know they're going to be in an upcoming set. So, Chris, yeah, dude, that red rookie redemption thing, man, it's unfortunate that they didn't. They could have possibly done it better, in my opinion. I asked earlier, but I meant the Skeens Rainbow Foil debut. Oh, yeah. Sorry. PSA 10. Paul Skeens debut. I got that one. Pretty cheap, actually. $30. Just a debut. Yeah, I just did comps, and that's why I'm at 30. Yeah, and all these are pretty much comp within the last day or two. That's where most of these prices are from. Pretty much went off of eBay's. Some of them I couldn't. There wasn't anything, and then obviously certain cards, when they're kind of rarer cards, like like these are rarer cards. You don't see these that often. For sale in a PSA 10 slab. There's only 40 of them. Same even with the bobbies. I mean, the pop count is, I think, like 200 something on these. I don't have it, but I watch enough. They don't go for sale that often. A PSA 10, maybe 1 or 2 at a time. Sometimes none. I've seen it. All right, sold to Joe Ryan. Okay, thank you, Derek. Also, I did mention again. I'm horrible at thinking. This is just the side hustle for the hobby. Obviously, now I'm selling these to buy my daughter a car, but I meant that I'm gonna do a break tomorrow evening, I believe, and maybe even in conjunction with the sale. I'll just have some of these cards available still. Where's my Joe Ryan? And I'm calling it a jumbo break because it's just gonna be some jumbos. I've been trying to find some fun, just cheaper breaks to do, and so mini stacks. All right, so 40 and 30, Derek. Thank you. But anyways, I got tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a break. I haven't posted it. I'll post it. You can go buy the spots there. If you're buying something tonight or one of the sales, and like for that break, I would just combine shipping. So there's shipping charged in the break. I would, if you bought shipping in this or already, I would always refund it. Derek. Arr. All right. So again, the you're just getting in. Get that down. We got the Razzes going. Plenty of spots. Kind of slow selling here. The Bobby Razz. It's 12 cards total and 2 break credits. So 14 winners. There's 27 spots. So I have 14 winners. It's $100 a spot for the first 25, and then I'm doing a mini where some of the last 25 spots in the mini for a shot to get into the big Razz. One Bobby rookie auto at a 25. Baseball stars. Gold foil. True rookie. I think that's the gem rate. Is that number? Maybe it's a pop count of 90 is what it is. I don't know what that 12 and 17 is. This was from when I did my Bobby PC thing. Rainbow foil is in that. One of the cards you can win. You can choose, obviously, and then a PSA 9 on the gold at a 2022. Is that red a 9? Oh no, the red's a 10. I think there's a 3 9s, and then I guess 8 and a 7 maybe. There's only 6 graded so far at PSA, and this is the only PSA 10. So I kind of had some value to it. Golds were selling for like $750 to $800. So there was 5 graded, pop 1, and there's 5 graded. Now there's 6 graded on that. So no, that's a PSA 10. Yeah. So pretty sweet. And then also with that and that Razz, here are the other ones. So you get to select your card if you win. If we'll do the Razz, we would do it. We'll randomize it. The top 12 will get their choice of a card in order. First, we'll get the first choice all the way down to 12. And then the final 2 spots will be the last spots. They'll get $50 break credits. But just some base Bobby rookies, PSA 10s, $50 to $60 on those. What they go for. And then these were about $20 to $25 cards. You got two of the 87s and two of the black golds, 9s. Just kind of threw those in extra just as, you know, something else that someone could win if they got in. So, well, again, the main reason I wanted to kind of do a Razz, I was hoping maybe it would sell a little better, but it's going kind of slow. Because I probably one person wouldn't want to just offer up what I was, asking for it. So I figured, hey, we do Razz if people are interested. If it doesn't ever work out, I'll just be refunding people a bunch of money. But I'll probably continue this tomorrow and then maybe even through the week as we do some breaks. People buy spots. So it could take some time, you know. But yeah, daughter needs a car, so I'm selling, and that's that. I'm letting some. I got a lot of good bobbies, and I was like, this is one I could probably let go of some, and I chose that one. I got some others that I could, but I didn't want to put them all, in the same thing. So, well, guys, I think we're going kind of slow and not a whole lot of action anymore. So, so yeah. Yeah, I probably will have these. I'll go through. I have other PSA slabs that I didn't do all of them, but I'll probably have these back out again. Probably tomorrow night. I'm probably gonna do a break again tomorrow night. So maybe a sale and a break. Kind of do both together as I'm, just go live, do the sale, say, hey, there's a break we'll do here in a little bit. But the break, just so you know, will be jumbos. I got 22 Tops Update, jumbo of that, 23 Series 2 jumbo. Looking for some Corbin Carroll on that, plus some others, but Corbin Carroll, he's been raking it this year, so we got that. And then also a 24 Series 2, which has PCA, Yamamoto, Imanaga, and quite a few other guys in there, but obviously PCA. So those three jumbos, I'll have those three jumbos, and it'll be $30 a spot. $30 a spot, and that will be tomorrow. And I'll get it posted tomorrow at some point. And again, I'll figure out, with the sale, we'll redo it. I'll maybe try to add some other cards. Anyways, so trying to think if I could. Maybe next time I'll have it up on screen so people can see it a little easier. Again, just a dude in my basement trying to sell some baseball cards to buy a car. Again, yeah, letting a few of these cards go. These are all duplicates, even though. And then same thing with that gold. I have a gold for myself, but I was like, I kind of, I wouldn't mind having two, but I was like, well, the girl needs a car. We could probably move some. So, all right, guys. I think guess we'll cut it off from there. If you do see, if there is something here, well, I got about 2 cards. Oh, I am okay. Roger. Appreciate it, Cardaholic. So yeah, so if there is a card you see in here, and you can ask me later on if you want to buy it, let me know or make me an offer. That's a lot of the cards, some of the prices, I just kind of stuck something on it because a lot of them, like, especially like this, not a lot to go on. Handful of others. Some of them, there's not as much room. And then, but anyways, send me an offer. Instagram is the best way. You could obviously just leave a comment here on this, but the best way would be Instagram. I think there's a link in the description. Or an email. You can always email me. Go to my website, and there's a link to email me. It's a decent way. I'm just not good at checking that because, again, this is not a job, not a business. It's a lot of it's set up that way, but it's not. I'm just a dude, and I just did a lot of that stuff to try to help me, do stuff. So, hey, Chris, hey, man, no problem. Yeah, just I have cards. I just kind of figured, why not try to do a sale? I mean, hey, maybe my prices were off. I felt like they were pretty fair, and a good variety of stuff, but maybe just not what was tickling people's fancy tonight. But That's life. But hey, we got some sales. We'll hopefully get these Razzes going. We really like to do those. I feel it's kind of a fun way to move some cards. People have a shot at some sweet cards. Um, good cause. Girl needs a car. And I've been buying a lot of cars lately in the last few years. Actually, I need two cards. My son needs to buy a car for his fiance's moving back, and they need to buy another car. Um, so need two, but that's a little more on him. So Joe, sweet, yeah, I'll be back probably tomorrow night sometime. I'll have the break posted. Probably not tonight because it's already getting a little late. I got to get up early for work. So I'll probably get that posted tomorrow. It'll be a break tomorrow night. This is kind of a fun little jumbo. I'm calling it a jumbo mixer. Again, 22 update, 23 Series 2, and 24 Series 2. Big boy rookie chase. A lot of big rookies in those. There's three different boxes. $30 for a spot. For again, maybe you can just get your own Bobby Witt gold. A Razz is like a $400 card if it's a good looking one of these. 300 to 400, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I can't remember now. It's been a while. Looking up Razz, but or your own PSA gold, or your own Corbin Carroll gold, or whoever, or something else. Black or something. But I figured kind of a fun break. So it'll be $30 a spot tomorrow night. Some jumbos. Okay, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I maybe have to rethink the Razz a little bit, maybe, but I mean, comped everything out. This one I did put my own price on it. I am the only one with one, so I kind of did put a premium on it. But I figured the Razz would be a good way to go, and again for a good cause. So again, if you're interested, hit me up somewhere. Um, if you're interested in the cards, and if you could hit the like, if you're new, hit the sub, hit the notification bell. You know when I do to go live, and we post breaks here on the YouTube. Make a post, and then it'll take you to my website, Casey Card Breaks, and if you're interested, you can buy a spot. But we will have a break tomorrow night. A fun little jumbo mixer for $30 a spot. Look for it on the website, and also again, I'll make a post here on YouTube. Appreciate those that came in, hang out, chit chatted. Those few of you that bought some cars and also bought some spots in the Razz. I'm trying to get that going. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we'll get more traction. Maybe not. We'll see. Um, we'll see. Appreciate you guys, and until next time, see you.